Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is in your country. This is your girl, the real deal, Lanita Gill. Yes. And I'm here with another reaction. And I'm going to go back to one of the interviews that Miss Teresa had that I found. Like y'all think it's a cover up. She think it's a cover up with the hotel also. Y'all thinking that it's a cover up from her, but she thinks that it's a cover up from the hotel. So let's go back to this interview right here. And she's going to tell you what she thinks.
I believe that is a cover up. I believe I'm still looking for answers. They keep
Okay? Take it back.
Well, to that, I just want to ask you, since you obviously don't believe the narrative that they gave you, what do you believe actually happened? Do you have a, are you saying I'm still looking for information, or this is what I believe happened? Do you have something that you believe happened?
I believe that is a cover up. I believe
Okay. She believes it's a cover up also. Uh, it's another part I wanted to. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that?
You don't believe the autopsy reports?
no.
Okay.
They didn't see
They,
any signs of
Oh,
violations.
okay.
Okay, Miss Teresa don't trust him. She don't trust him because they didn't give her enough information the first time when she came up there. So how could she trust them? You know what I mean? But she don't believe the autopsy because she don't trust them. That's why she don't.
Right.
No.
See,
Because from the pictures, what do you think?
the pictures did. Now I'm gonna be honest. When I saw the pictures, because her shoe was off, like she
right.
was scratched, it looked like something happened to her. But then when we looked more, was it
The
hypothermia?
definition of hypothermia, and in the last stages is hypothermia. It feels like your body's burning. People try to take off their clothes, and you actually kind of go insane.
Okay. So allegedly, her body could have went through that transition. You know what I mean? With the burning and the different things like that. I don't know. Uh, her body did start transparent. I'm trying to, but it's kind of hard to believe so much went on there. You know what I mean?
lack of a better term. You could do anything from viciously scratching yourself, hitting your head up against walls, or whatever. So when we read the definition of hypothermia and the symptoms and the stages of it,
And within that definition, it also states that they're normally the average person is normally found naked, right? Completely
completely
naked.
naked.
Completely naked, exactly. So once again, no signs of sexual assaults, right? But you see in the pictures that her breast is out.
Okay. So what the mom trying to explain to y'all that if hypothermia really happened, Kenneka allegedly would have been coming off her clothes, but she had on clothes. But by her breasts and stuff being out, and it's something else could have allegedly happened in the freezer. Child think.
And her pants is unbuttoned and halfway down. So maybe maybe not. No sexual, no signs of it. But I don't know what's the sign. What do they call the sign of sexual?
See, I'm gonna tell you something. You don't know that answer, Miss Teresa. Boy, this case here is so difficult. You got to know what signs are, you know, that you're looking for within the body. You got to know that because you got two girls you raising. You got to know what that means. Mm. I'm trying to see. I still ain't got to the part where she said that's her daughter getting out the freezer, getting out the elevator, so y'all can start asking that question. And I looked at this whole video.
At this time, they had removed her from the freezer. I asked them. Yes, they removed her from the freezer.
Hold on.
Mood attitude. Um, no, you cannot see her. It's against our procedures, our policy. You can't see her. So I asked him, with the card that that leading detective gave me, is it possible that he can write his name on the back of the card? He stated yes. After he stated yes, I said, and as well as your badge number. And I hear him whisper to the detective, badge number. So then he said, as everybody getting ready to round up to go, he said, "You know what? Hold on, I'm gonna speak with the coroners and see what they can do." So here we go. Hours later, 5 hours, maybe a little bit more, but rounding it off, 5 hours later, they come to me and states, "Only I could come see her. Me, I'm allowed, and I could bring one more other person with me." That's when they allowed me. They walked us back there. They said, "Wait, this is a crime scene. You are."
Okay, hold up. I don't want to show all that, but anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think it's a cover up, like she said? Do y'all think that when she said cover up, she talking about the hotel? But I want to go reflect. How could somebody think that Miss Teresa kept her own, harmed her own daughter to go through this? What? How? I mean, you hear a mother went through a lot, y'all, about her child. You see, she couldn't answer that question about mm, mm, mm. Y'all got to remember now, Miss Teresa was young back then too. Now she had to been like 30 something. She was still young too, and some of the questions she asking him, I know it shocked them just a few minutes ago when she said, "How do you know when someone is sexual assault or something like that?" I couldn't believe she couldn't answer that, but it is what it is. And another thing, when she was at the hotel, how did they think that she was gonna react seeing her daughter? I think she was kind of being, they were disrespecting her in many ways. You know what I mean? Like, let me show y'all this. Okay, hold up. Okay, what were they was expecting? How was they expecting for Miss Teresa to react right here after letting her see her daughter like this, and she been trying to find out where her daughter was at this hotel? Why wasn't no officer, lady officer, up in here to help support her? They know she was gonna run out like that. I couldn't understand it. See, watch this. After seeing her daughter, watch Miss Teresa. Watch. Just watch. I was just wondering, how did the hotel think she was gonna act? When no lady cop up there, nothing. They just took her and Lenore back there. Look at her. Look at her. She's screaming. Look at her. Ain't no look at the police officer. All of them right there talking. They talking. Ain't nobody. Oh well, it's a cop family went out there. I mean, come on. How they thought she was gonna react? That's what I want to know. Somebody should have been up in the front anyway. I don't get that. I ain't get that. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I don't think Miss Teresa was treated right with this whole case. And like she said that she did something to help herself to try to find out what her daughter is. So she allegedly probably did do high quality uh, scenario or either content, about her daughter. So, but I would listen to this girl right here. She had questions for Miss Teresa.
to the beginning. Where we're gonna go with a phone call from the friends. You know,
It's like I hear some people speak on Kenneka case and they hate Miss Teresa so much. And like they not really saying anything, they just talking. Cause I don't wanna get into nobody's name. But I ain't gonna do that. Anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.